Alright, just give me a few minutes here. Alright, so
I'll be back in a
now...
second. Take a look at these
Okay.
teams and pick which one you want me to play as. I'll be back.
Alright, I'm pulling it up on my iPad.
My toilet's being weird. So what team should I be?
I didn't even see it yet.
Oh. Well, I got the Trailblazers and I got the Brooklyn Nets. Weird.
Dude, this thing's being weird right now.
Oh, I gotta fuck with the numbers.
Okay, so it's now saying that you are now live, so...
I love the afro. I'll
Alright,
never get
there
rid of
we
it.
go. Now I'm
Okay, that's
officially
good.
in.
That's good. Oh, I can't, change to another team. So I guess this is how I gotta do it. You in like a fan or something?
Yeah, I do. Sorry about that. I was hooking up my phone.
Okay.
I had to turn it on for a little bit because I was getting a little too hot.
Whoa. I didn't realize his nose was that weird. Sure, he can be number 2.
Oh, jeez. Talk about a buck nose.
That's funny. I didn't say they were accurate representations of my friends.
Well, of course.
So, Portland or Brooklyn?
I'm gonna go with Portland on this one.
Okay. Deshaun and Dylan. My D&D buddies for Dungeons and Dragons, not Deshaun and Dylan. I got this stupid thing. When he won his first championship, that was Shaq. Yay. I got some clothes. I always like the player interviews, but that's all I like. Of course. So, my guys, the point guard and the center, those are the ones that I made. Then on the other team, it's Aaron and Ethan, so the 2 and the 4.
I also know that Aaron
Oh
likes
my
to go
gosh, I
off a
did
little
not
bit
expect.
in.
I did not realize that the settings were like this. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There's no way I'm playing this game 12-minute quarters.
Oh my. Did you forget that aspect?
Yeah, I guess so. Whoop.
Yeah, because 12-minute quarters at this time of night right now.
Nobody's gonna want to watch this game for fucking 2 hours.
Plus, it's Summer League, if anything.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. What'd you say?
I said it's Summer League at that as well. So.
Yeah. I'm only gonna play a couple of the games.
Oh, that's fine.
Probably this one and then one in the tournament. Alright, here we go.
The graphics definitely look a lot better.
You think so?
Yep.
No commentary. Maybe that's why people don't play this that much. We are the commentary, though. Is that Yogi Pharrell? No. Again, I simulated like 10 years into the future, so for the most part,
Right.
all these people won't be real. There'll probably be one or two, like still kicking around. Oh,
That was a nice pass.
you think so? Damn, this is weird. It's so quiet.
It's because of the angle,
The angle, what do you mean? Like the camera angle?
camera angle.
Well, that's just how
Yep.
I play it.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it looks just a tad bit different from the angle, but
Right.
it's how some people play. But yeah, that's weird that there's no commentary. Basketball, you always need commentary.
Mm-hmm. So weird. Oh well. So I guess I should talk about how I designed the characters that I'm playing with. The point guard that I made on the Blazers, Deshaun, is a he's like a Kyle Lowry kinda, where he's
Mm,
bigger. He plays in the post, pass first, good shooter, but he's slow. He's got a weird
that
jump
makes sense.
shot.
Mm,
And the center I made, number 2, he's um pure rebounding, pure defending. Cause like I played with him in real life, and I like him. He's a big guy. He cannot play basketball to save his life though. So that's how I made him. And then on the other team, we got Ethan, who played 2K once 2 years ago, and made a guy who was like a rebounder slash offensive guy, interior offense. So that's what I made his dude, the power forward
mm.
position. And then Aaron, who actually does play this game, and I had everybody that I play this game with make their own guys for this draft class, except Aaron. Didn't want to do it, so I made it for him, and I gave him the afro as like a punishment.
Well, of course, anybody who doesn't say that they don't want to make a character, you kind of can do what you want for. Like,
Yeah.
that's one thing that I hate about these sports games. Like, people know we like playing them and making our own draft classes and stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, just do what you want with my character." No, you don't. You don't want me to
Well,
do that.
yeah. You want him to base him off someone. You know, you want him based on what somebody wants to do. So the more
Exactly.
input that person gets, the better. But I also understand people don't want to actually participate, so I have to steal their likeness and just do it that way.
Pretty much.
It's fucking weird, but
I
I
mean,
like
they
it.
practically gave you the okay to do it, so
Well,
I mean,
most of them did. There are a few that either don't know or don't care. What the fuck? So on the Blazers, there's one more pre-generated guy who's like 81 overall. I think it's the Holloway guy. Well, I would imagine he did just fucking dunk on that one guy. So I don't know. There's one that's really good. So the Blazers are about to be like a super team,
hmm,
probably. One of my favorite things about doing this is that you just don't know what's gonna happen, who's
exactly.
gonna
You
get
don't
traded.
know. It's basketball. There's a lot more trades that
Mm-hmm.
happen. Not only
Oh my
that, but
gosh, weird physics.
when it comes to free agency, the person
It's
could
so
accept.
fun to see what happens.
They could either accept or turn you down right away. So
Yeah. Like last year,
Oh
um,
my, last year was probably the most fun NBA free agency that I've seen in years.
like in real life, yeah. But I'm talking in my league last year. It was crazy.
Mm,
Everyone had there were some players that just stuck to their teams, but there were some that like got traded multiple times. Some that had super teams, and some that had were like the best team on a crap or the best player on a crap team.
right.
Like last year, like the best player got traded in his first year. He got he got fucking MVP that year, and he got traded. It's like only in 2K something like that would happen. All right,
Well,
something weird's
nowadays it
going
can
on.
happen in the NFL now, so
Yeah.
especially with all these stars
Mhm.
coming out saying they want traded for no reason.
Well, there are reasons.
Yes, but they don't really give the full reason.
That's their business, but it is kind of weird sometimes.
I just feel like it's a little bit annoying if a team drafts you and they expect you to be on the team for life unless you're playing on a team like, say, the Dolphins, for an example.
Well, the Dolphins are tanking. They're getting rid of everything. They're about to take the 76ers approach to things. Talk about football, of
Yeah,
course.
and that's why I think the NFL needs to do an actual look in at the whole tanking situation.
Well, yeah, but what are they gonna do?
Well, again, I explained this to my friend earlier. The way that they could look at it is a couple things. First thing, does the team have a lot of injuries? Secondly, the second thing is with those injuries, are they just
Ooh,
uh, not winning because of the key components out, or are they just doing it to be the Dolphins?
that sounds kind of arbitrary.
It
So
does,
what you want
but
them
I
to do
mean,
is to like choose who gets drafted where, like who
like
gets what draft pick.
I feel like they could do like a lottery type of thing, like how NBA does it.
Yeah.
Only do it where like the first 10 picks are of teams that have the lowest record overall, not like like so like if a team had like a 2-14 record, they'll pick first and then so far down, and then the playoff teams will, once they're eliminated, they'll get into the mix and stuff like that. I just feel
Huh?
like they need to.
You're confusing me now.
I figured as
So
much. I feel
you're
like
just
they
saying
just
that you
need.
want a lottery in the NFL?
I want a much better balancing for draft. Is more of all I'm saying. Teams
Okay.
teams should not be allowed to tank for the first overall pick. Yes, I understand there were other teams who actually did it. I'm not saying that it was a correct thing to do, because you should never tank if you have a good team.
You do sacrifice a lot if you tank, though. You
Oh, I
know,
know.
like you get a reputation for
Exactly.
being a shitty team and a shitty franchise. So free
Exactly.
agents don't want to go there. Typically, I don't know.
Free agents
I
don't want
don't
to
think
go there
there's
because
anything
they
you can do
suck.
to stop it.
The, well, I mean, there are ways. It's just if the league actually wants to do it.
Oh, my man Dylan's back in the game. I didn't even realize it. He's number 2. He's got the fro,
Mm.
the white boy fro.
All right. So let's do this.
I didn't realize I gave him so many Hall of Fame badges. Is that Ethan there? I think so. Yep, number 13. I hope the tournament has commentary.
It probably won't.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I don't know. Thoughts on the game? It's grown on me a bit. I feel like it's a lot more fair than 19 was. Although there's still a lot of that nonsense,
Mm,
like square spamming and weird block animations and stuff online. And I say that as a guy who likes to play defense in this game,
mm,
so I don't know. I like it, but there are some weird things about it. So you should pick it
exactly.
up.
But
I play
that's every game though, truthfully, if we want to be honest about it.
I guess so.
Like you just gotta have to get it to grow on you for a minute.
Well, it could grow on you, or
Yep, that is
it
definitely
could
true.
develop into something that's even worse, which is what 2K's been doing the while, past couple of years,
Yeah,
where
like
it'll start strong and then they'll just make it worse and worse. Go ahead.
I feel like with the route they're going, they're just only mainly focusing on the my player mode now.
The player and
Yeah,
career
and
stuff.
forgetting about everything else.
Yeah, well, that's the moneymaker. That and my team.
Oh, I know it's the moneymaker. I'm not saying that it's not a bad series. It's just they're going around the route that EA's going, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, in some ways they're worse than EA though.
Exactly.
Like advertising in game, Well, EA does
Yeah,
that too.
I thought that was the stupidest idea ever to do that when I heard that.
Damn, Dylan.
Like, I can understand, like, advertising, like, through stadium and stuff like that and whatnot,
But
but
like
as far
you're
as, like,
paying. You're
in-game,
paying
no.
to watch these advertisements. It pisses me off. I could get into a big society rant
Exactly, you can
about
get, like,
that though
into,
because
like, a
that's
entire...
everywhere. Advertisements everywhere. Whoa. Come on, Holloway. You're better than that. Oh well.
Wait,
Summer League.
Aaron missing a shot for once from 3-point range?
Oh yeah. Shooting is actually a kind of tough in this game. Like there are some people that do it really well,
Mm.
but I'm not one of them. Let me tell you that much. Oop. I'm a 3-and-D guy, but I will definitely not be 50% by the end of the game when I'm playing Rec Center, which is way. I mean, I don't know. Oops. Rec Center's fun. It's a good way to pass the
Mm.
time, and I would totally stream it um if I didn't start
Well,
if my internet
right.
connection didn't take a shit.
Well, it's not only that, but I also think it's more of if YouTube wants to work.
What do you mean?
Like even earlier with when I had an issue with trying to load this up, it's like because I was trying to
It
load it
just
up on
takes
my
a minute.
phone. I know it does, but I refreshed it like twice and it still wasn't ready. Then I went on the computer and the iPad and it was there instantly. Like,
Eh, well, I don't expect YouTube to be able to placate every
mm,
like 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 people trying to stream perfectly.
that's true. Plus, with all the uploads going throughout the entire thing as well.
Yeah. Sometimes YouTube gets their bad rap.
Oh yeah, especially with what they're doing now, and
What are they
saying that
doing now?
everybody who's stream or who does content is not doesn't have enough hours to consider themselves a partner.
Oh,
when some people have over 1,000 hours logged or more.
It's a weird thing. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know what the hell YouTube wants its creators to do,
I
but
feel
whatever it
like
is, they gotta
they
make it
want
clear.
to. Yeah,
I don't think they know
they
what
need to make
what
it
they
clear on
want
how to do
creators to
all
do.
that because I feel like all YouTube is doing is pissing people off to the point where they're gonna move they're gonna go to Twitch, they're gonna go to Mixer.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I doubt that because YouTube's got such a stranglehold on the market for video streaming
well, I
services.
know it's just with certain like things, like with Twitch, you know what you have to do in order to get affiliated with them and stuff like
Sure,
that.
but nobody's watching Twitch. Not like the people who are watching YouTube,
Mm.
you know? And is Twitch paying its viewers? Or its creators? Like YouTube has
Yeah,
been? Twitch pays
they
them?
do like ads before videos that goes through as money, and then there's
Really?
the bits. Every time you give a streamer bits, they get money.
Well, that's donations. That's not going. That's not
Well,
Twitch to
right, but still,
the
um,
producer. Oh, he can't shoot.
looks like a timeout is in order.
Nah.
But she'll be getting a timeout in a few minutes anyway.
We'll see.
No, well, it's going to be the end of the quarter.
Oh my gosh. He's cooking me up.
Man, that looked a little bit of fatigue there on Samuel's part. So is Samuel's the point guard or shooting guard?
I don't know.
Because he
Damn.
was
Either way, they're not going to be playing in the league.
well, I know that. It's just he was
Samuel
getting the ball a
is
lot.
not on my team. He probably was the point guard.
That was a good rebound.
Oh yeah. Like, these guys will eventually become the LeBrons and the James Hardens. But right now, they're like the,
No one-hit wonders.
oh no, I put all their potential pretty high. I don't think any of them will fall off.
Well, I don't mean the guys that I meant like the other teammates of the guys.
Oh, like on the,
Yeah, Summer
yeah,
League right now.
yeah, well, some of them will. Most of them won't. I like running the plays because it's like the
Oh, I do
team.
too. It's very, very helpful.
Well, yeah, it helps, but it's like part of the team's
When
personality comes
even
forward.
though as much basketball as I watch, I still get confused on some of the plays. I just hope there's no more any rule changes here shortly.
In real life or in the game?
Yeah, for life.
I don't think so. The NBA has got a good thing going. I don't think they want to fuck it up.
So, this is not a trick question. Where do you see realistically, or now this is realistically, with they're at what 30 teams total right now
Mm-hmm.
for NBA?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Seattle getting an expansion team.
You think they'll get an expansion team?
Well, not necessarily an expansion team. I feel like that the Phoenix Suns could move there
You think so?
now that Seattle's building an arena for the hockey team. I think it was Durant. I think, or it was one of the players that played with LeBron. I forget who it was, but they keep saying about Do you think Seattle should have a basketball team? And he keeps pushing the league to let Seattle have a basketball team.
Talk about Jamal Crawford. Because I know
Mike,
he's a big
it was
Seattle guy.
no, it was one of the guys who was still playing after the Supersonics. He was a
Kevin
Supersonic,
Durant.
then they left. I'm gonna have to look up the name because I don't remember.
Because I know Kevin Durant. I think
Yeah, it was Durant.
Westbrook did not actually play a season. Durant
It
played
was
a
Durant.
season in Seattle, and then
Yeah, it
they
was.
moved
Yeah, it was.
after they got Westbrook.
It was KD.
Well, yeah, everyone thinks they should get a team.
So I see
But
Seattle getting a team. So that will make 31 to make 32 NBA teams. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who actually is deserving enough to actually have another team.
there's a lot that goes into getting an NBA team.
Oh, I know there is. I'm not saying that
So
it's
maybe
not
this
easy
is
to get a team.
Deshaun action. That's a picture.
I can maybe see one of the New York teams moving, maybe.
You think so? Because I sure don't.
Maybe the Knicks.
I doubt that. Are you crazy?
I know, but I'm
Knicks are
just
the richest
saying.
franchise in the
I,
league.
I know. I'm just saying I can see it realistically right now with the Nets being the most popular one right now.
They're not the most popular. They just got more
Well,
talent.
right now.
They're on
But
the
I don't.
rise.
Well, of course they're on the rise, but
But the Knicks
I
are.
don't see them.
The Knicks rule out New
I'm
York.
trying to also think of which teams that could actually move elsewhere and stuff like that right now.
I don't know if there are many. A lot of people said Sacramento was going to move,
I
but they
can
never
see
did.
Sacramento moving, but I doubt it.
Sacramento's not going to move. But there
And
were talks
anyways,
a
where
while
would
back about them
Sacramento move
moving.
to if Seattle already has a team?
They wouldn't move anywhere.
I mean,
Realistically, I think what's going to happen eventually in like 10 years, if that's how far we're going, is that um, either Phoenix will move and there will be a new Suns team started up as an expansion, like what happened to the Browns and
right.
Baltimore, or there'll just be an expansion team eventually for um, for Seattle, and it'll be done because the NBA has. I actually looked it up a while back. The NBA has had an odd number of teams more than it's had an even amount of teams.
Mm.
Like for the
So
past
I'll let you finish.
fucking 20 something years. Jeez, what am I doing? Before the um, Bobcats came back,
Mm.
it was 29 teams, and then before that
Mm.
it was what am I? I'm doing the same thing over and over again now. Oh well. Before that it was fucking 25 teams. Might be wrong, but pretty sure that's how it was.
Mm.
Oh, this
So
game's over.
realistically, this is what I think that could happen. So with Arizona's governor pretty much kicking the Suns out of the state right now, um, I can see them moving up to Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't be starting play until
This
they'll
is
have
really
to do
lame.
what the Raiders are doing and like rent out an arena to
I
play.
guess before I end this, I'm gonna look at some highlights of each of my players.
And I could see
Whoa, that was hot.
maybe a California team moving to Vegas
I doubt that.
simply because they can play at
Rebound,
the Golden Knights Stadium.
rebound, rebound, put back, rebound, put back, dunk, rebound, rebound. 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 That's pretty much what bigs are. Rebound. See what Ethan did.
Rebound, and the star
Rebound.
player gets
Rebound.
2 rebounds.
There you go. Some layups. It's completely silent right now. I want some flavor music. And Aaron got 2 points. Pathetic. Rebound. And those were the only points he made. Wow. You suck. What are you going to do? It's your first game. You got to perform better than that if you're the second overall pick.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. You don't want to be some bus player.
Yeah. Okay, simulate through. We're going to pick a tournament game. We're going to simulate a couple rounds. Brooklyn already got beaten. That's funny. There are no matchups. Actually, there is a matchup. Right down here. Should I play this or should I keep going and hope and see what happens?
Wait, where? Oh,
We got Miami, the 11th seed, versus Detroit, the 27th. Let's just keep going.
oh, you just keep going.
You think so? This is
Yeah,
Jimmy versus I forget who's on that team. Hold on, what the fuck?
yeah, same.
Why am I? Well, I don't think I can actually play. I don't think I can play. I think I'm stuck as the Nets.
Yeah, and the Nets already got eliminated.
Well, might as well just simulate and see who wins. Not Detroit, not Portland, not Washington, not Miami. Oh, nobody. Who the heck are these guys? I better watch out for them, I guess. Well, that's Summer League. Woo. Auto-generate. Last thing I guess I'll do is look at all the rosters and see if any of the NBA All-Stars are still around.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Kaminsky. Oh, wow. Jared Allen. That's pre-created. Okay, I did a pretty good job of... Oh, there's Doncic. On the Pacers, for some reason. And Clint Capella. When did... I guess he just left Dallas one year. What fun. Kevin Porter. Michael Porter. Colder. Eh. Mohamed Bamba is the best player on the Timberwolves. This guy is pre-generated, I think. Yeah. Miles Bridges and Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, you won't be seeing many NBA superstars. Marking in. Ben Simmons is still playing for the Sixers.
Well, he's still young. He's probably
But,
like 30 though, you know.
yeah, but it looks like Embiid is long gone.
Nope, time to make a new super team. Yeah, 33.
Giannis is still playing, and he's still 98 overall. Wow. This is your character. He looks kind of weird. Oops.
It's still showing me the Sixers.
Oh.
Okay, now.
Well, you
Jeez,
got
98.
Giannis on your team. Yeah. Who's on the... Oh, Ben got drafted here. Ben's always been kind of a role player. Miami. Donovan Mitchell on Miami for some reason. This is first year in Miami too. I love it. Fred's on the Jazz. I gotta change his number. I think it's messed up. Yeah, we'll make him 19. Denver. Yep, that's all of them. And then, of course, we've got to look at the last year's standings. With, of course, Zion Williamson leading. And teams like young, with a lot of young talent in real life, are absolutely destroying this league. Like Brooklyn. And who the fuck is Stevie Morgan? What the hell? Who's Stevie Morgan? 99 overall.
Jeez.
Jesus
When
Christ.
he was drafted.
He was drafted like 8 years ago. 9 years ago. That's crazy. Fucking Stevie
In
Morgan.
2021.
Let's look at the, if I can remember where they are, league history. Is it here? There it is. League history. So, real players are still getting MVPs. Rookie of the Year. Stevie Morgan, 2020-2021. So that's the first year after I started simming. This guy got drafted, and now he's destroying the league. Most improved. Zion Williamson. Okay.
So I'm going to say you, me, and Kevin will win championships first.
You think so? I think you'll win one pretty quick with,
Yeah, exactly, with that roster.
I mean, you'll have to fight Phoenix for it.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Now, I need a matchup now.
So
What matchup should I do? Who's the first and second pick? Is Minnesota and Brooklyn. But I just did one with Brooklyn. Let's do the... Which one's Jimmy on? Pistons versus the Timberwolves.
alright. I will be right back, but I'll still be watching.
Okay. What the hell? Which of the following user-controlled games? Oh, right. Never seen that before. I guess I'll just stop and restart it when it gets there. So I'll see you then. Nobody.